matibabu bila matatizo. Naamini kwamba haya ni baadhi ya mambo Wakenya wanangojea.
Naam, kila laheri katika mjadala. Naam, naibu wa rais William Samoei Ruto, daktari, akisema kwamba katika siku ya leo ashazungumza mengi katika kampeni Joageo, lakini ana fursa ya kipekee kuweza kuyachanganua kwa utaratibu katika mjadala. Hivyo basi ameandamana watu wawili ambao ni muhimu sana katika safari yake yeye kuchaguliwa na kupewa tiketi ya uwaniaji wa rais. Narudi kwako ili Wakenya wapate fursa baadaye ya kujua mengi na wachanganuzi matarajio yao na hoja ambazo ni muhimu kujadiliwa katika siku hii ya leo. Joageo.
Shukran. Rashid Abdallah there speaking to the Deputy President who is the UDA presidential candidate in the Kenya Kwanza coalition in this election that is now just 13 days away. Dr. Ruto there talking about what he believes is important for the country and sort of giving a glimpse of what he hopes to talk about during this. And interestingly, Professor Witi arriving with his entourage, which includes the two people we saw who endorsed him, Pauline Waithera and Kelvin Okoth, sort of trying to remind us of what he has been saying out there in campaigns.
Well, the DP is master of optics, and I think this is just basically one of those instances where he uses to full effect essential imagery just to construct a narrative that endears him more to the ordinary Kenyans, because those two people are very unlikely participants at this level in this country. We don't see ordinary Kenyans flank presidential candidates. But I was just about to say one thing. The reason why ethics, integrity, and values are subordinate in our political discourse and in political organizing is because the basis for political mobilization is still ethnic. If you look at Raila Odinga, he gets onto this stage because he has a strong support of the Luo community. Look at William Ruto was built an interesting coalition between his Kalenjin community and the Kikuyus. Mwaura does not have that luxury. And therefore, when he rides on values, Kenyans are not paying attention, because what brings us to this stage to even then invite these conversations are not the important things. These things come afterwards. And this ethnic political mobilization is a huge problem that we have to deal with.
But Ruto has been saying this many times that this election is about the economy and all of these things. And some people say that the ethnic question is not as pronounced in this election as it has been previously. Do you agree?
It is still a very strong undertone. It is a bastion that you got to start with. And when you see even your colleagues in the media basically trying to figure out how the electoral process is going to go, you always start with what you call the quote-unquote strongholds. In that entourage of Raila Odinga is Kalonzo Musyoka, okay, bringing in the big Kamba vote. In that entourage is the governor of Kakamega, bringing in the Luya vote. And so you see this ethnic bifurcation being a very critical point of mobilization. So issues that are substantive to the citizens of this country, such as unemployment. How come we don't see youth mobilizing around the unemployment question? That even Mwaura today was just deplorable in the way that he handled it. He had no great ideas. And even Deputy President William Ruto and even Raila Odinga, nobody has any clue about how to mobilize the economic resources of this country to then create the traction that leads to jobs. We still imagine that if you're going to give us handouts in terms of grants and loans, that every young people can start a business. They don't want a business. They want jobs like you and I. They want jobs like the one that Ruto is seeking, not the jobs like their MPs. This economy of bringing your own job is not working. It never builds economies.
And that's a good place. Wanjiru to kind of segue into this next debate that we are going to have in about 20 minutes time, where we actually have two campaigns we are about to...
Right, so from my point of view, I think in terms of economy, there's been and the manifestos, there's a win for Kenyans because there is a recognition of the importance of the economy. Both manifestos bring out, of course, the economic issue as the primary one. The language is different.